many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, welcome back to Board Game 3, where we are witnessing our good man, Will. Wait, Will. Let's talk to a lot more people, shall we?
I should speak up.
I can't. I can't. Please, I just want...
Okay. Why are you crying?
It's Dennis. He's gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin, Dor, Roshan. Everything. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're right.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I hadn't let go of him. It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me. Dennis. What am I going to do?
Let me go.
Light on my feet. place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it. His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloak Wood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
I don't know, you tell me.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Warlock.
Send any more of our people into the curse.
Listen.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Yep.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Florrick.
Will? Guards, please, no. The Blade of Frontiers was supposed to be my secret weapon. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
Lord, go get a cousin.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Hear me, Moon Maiden.
Come on, good one.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Whoever this door.
You know what? It probably is. Man has a talent for nuts and bolts. Weapons, too. Hopefully, whatever he's made really is helping defend the city. I'm sure there's a catch, but I guess we'll find out when we get to the city. Home. Gods, I can't wait! Even Gortash can't spoil that.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found... You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer. No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now. Thank you.
What's that in your pocket, sir?
Was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
Please, if you have any idea how to get through to him.
Okay. Gotta keep on going. And gotta keep on saving. Helping him out there before you come.
He spent a long time in the Shadowfell, a Sharan realm without color or light. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
Come on. Don't save.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor.
If he does, he isn't sane.
Should I talk to her again?
The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task here is harder still. Timora be with you.
Is it still harder? I mean...
Don't wander far.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Will, stop.
Who's that?
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh my god.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Well, technically not kidnapped.
Huh?
Don't put your thoughts
Sorry,
together,
kid.
Will.
Look, forget about us begrudges and bruises. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Nice.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
No. Mom.
What does it look like? Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Different things. Coins. Mom. What happened? Give it to me.
I mean, maybe.
Save the door with me and show you.
But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought...
No.
Never.
You did well, kid. You did well.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Hiss! I say hiss!
I love this kitty.
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right.
I am right.
Fine. I call myself His Majesty.
Yeah,
Plenty
you
of
are.
pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar. It was quite straightforward. I slinked.
Funny.
I'd rather die.
No, don't. I have a feeling about something. Nothing of the character, but a feeling that been thinking really hard.
Ah! You found your way. Good.
After this one.
I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Yes. Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
How many times you say you need it? I'm going to actually quit saving because I never done this one, and probably my last chance to do. Weapon who?
A friend. I'd do anything to find him, including trusting his fate to the likes of you.
Wow.
Let's call a thing a thing. A deep gnome won't get far into the Absolute's orgy of evil.
True.
We already learned that in the Underdark with those sadistic Dwergar, didn't we? It's doubly true in this place. You, on the other hand, have proven resourceful in such infiltrations. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Let's not ruin the surprise, hmm? You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you. Perhaps a bit more of this.
I believe Skyrim and Wargate. Well, I have to.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
This same, the same timeline is, but in different world and movies, or Skyrim is actually the future of games. I'm just saying.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I?
Yes.
We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Garrett's right.
my, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Calamsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
Yeah, I wish.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
Just bugger off.
Hell is wherever I take it. I just call it hope, remember? But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
So what is this?
Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper.
Stay away from more. You hear?
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
Leave him alone, Hellspawn.
All in good time, dear.
That way
See
go.
you soon.
Oh, I bet you will. Oh, that's his loud spawn. Okay. Well. Oh. There we go.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
For her sake, I hope.
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise.
Woohoo!
If they wanted him dead, they would have fed him to the flames at Joaquin's Rest. As for infection, I fear you might be right. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? With a parasite in his head, the city's guardian would be its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
Stop! Leave her alone! Go to bed! Leave her alone! To Moonlight dead. Can we trust Rock?
I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked Father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
To Moonlight dead. We can't let.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Premium trinket. Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
I sworn a pack with a creature like Raphael won. He's a devil mon. Be cautious.
So what if Raphael's a devil? Means he's got the power to keep his promise. Also, bit rich for you to tell me who I can or can't make deals with, all things considered.
What exactly did he offer you?
Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling. Her face.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
What we are in danger with, Mom? What did he really offer you? Come on, dice. Please, a nice roll. One more. Nice.
What I said! That he'd get me and my gang safely to Baldur's Gate. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild.
What happened to the current head of the guild?
I don't know, devil stuff? What matters is I can keep my kids safe. Everyone else has let them down, but I won't. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Thank you. Or your real name, but okay.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mole's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
Maybe not. Your ways you can look after.
Hope you're right. I'll keep an eye on her anyway. Doesn't hurt to have a beefy auntie on your side, right?
Yeah.
Finest stock.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
And how about you? How you open?
Honestly, terribly. I still can't believe it. The cultists, the screams. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
What did Cussett do?
I don't know. It just happened so quickly. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And God's have mercy on anyone. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, just be careful out there.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Thanks, Will.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
That ain't an old, but a death trap. It's a big much.
Glad you've kept your humor. The others could use it. What's left of us. We were ambushed out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze. Begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Have hope. You survive, and I'm sure.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Go and check in everything that we can.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
That's curious. How goes the treasure hunt?
I haven't found anything yet, but I will. I can feel it. I missed that! Awesome!
Rolling.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
The kid is right. You need to lay off the...
It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives?
Of drinking? No.
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
It might be not too late. For the other, let me help.
Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
And it's my responsibility.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
If this is about Roland, go away! Sorry. Roland snapped too, and I didn't like it.
Roland isn't very good with kids.
He isn't very good with anyone. He yelled at me just because I told him not to drink anymore. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight.
I get it. You kind of.
Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
And he's been losing his mind at lunch. He's been drinking like that.
Darn shame, too. I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Why don't you keep it for yourself?
Maybe. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. Oh, my gods!
Hey, simmer down, caller.
To your very good health.
You have to pardon my friend Carla. She's very excited.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlack.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to...
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. You will be refreshed, and I will be reassured.
I'm going to decline.
You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet still not quite so sure. People tend to lose more than just... There's an air about you. Answer me true, and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Just answer the question.
It tried to change me, to win me over. I'm resisting the temptation.
And you're certain you will continue to resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
If you back, you will hit him harder.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter.
Ew. That blows.
He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope.
True.
You are that hope.
It's weird to people look at me and see how...
The light is rather dim out here in the Shadowlands. The point remains. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too.
Yep.
Yet, I promise I will do everything. Any cure starts, whatever magic Ketheric. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Yeah. Yeah, she will. Okay, see ya. Time to go to see Isabel. And I also trying to make a Funko Pop of Isabel. I got her hair nice and neat, and I found a phone that sort of replicates the hair nicely. I'm gonna do a big light blue eyes on this. Then I'm gonna find some clay and shape her armor into.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
So that's gonna be fun. Another project that I'm working on. I'm making a lot of projects. One project I'm trying to work on is making this into a shower heart. I'm going to cut up the ears first of all, and then I'm going to stack them.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Your ears, make it a little bit shorter, like elf ears, but still going to try to do it. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
Let's see what I'm doing.
Last night's best bargain.
What's inside?
I'm sort of excited of my other character where I'm romancing Galahad is a
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
So this character is a she here, but she also like determined she is a transition. She have a very manly voice, but she wanna be her. Hello, Isabella. Nice silver. I don't know why mom scared they're down. Please continue.
I didn't The true soul who's going to save us all.
Well,
I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
I mean, not maybe save us all, but I do best that I can. We'll get around fast.
Small inn. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't.
Perfect. It'll make you immune. But there are places the cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. Ketherick is a frightening While you're busy in the towers, I'll be
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. He came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
How about no? What do you want from her?
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. You can't.
He already has.
He's probably missing something.
Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be...
Okay, quick save. Well, full save button.
Come along, Isabel.
Okay, it's good. dare you?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I got this. All right, Karlak, it's go time. I've got it. You'll make excellent captain.
Two steps at a time.
Your penance will be paid now.
Reload. Gotta reload. I saved it, Panda. I saved the whole world. God, let me go. On the way we go. Waiting until reloading. And now we gotta see an outlaw. We go. gonna hit me.
Best be on my way.
Heating up. Jimmy on the go.
Indeed.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Coming through. Let my enemies fall. I fear.
You ready? 'Cause I am!
Heading out.
Listen, you! Thou quivering plague rat!
Good.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Tactical.
Get too close.
You okay, Isabel?
Isabel, are you all right?
Yes, he is.
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Marcus told me what I won't.
Let's hope your cunning is as strong as your optimism. You're the key to all of this.
I never got tired of it.
Good, because your work here is only beginning.
Yeah.
No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
I'd love to, thanks.
All is ash and meat.
We fucking is still here, so
Let's just go already! But we don't even know the way to Moonrise. That's why we should leave now.
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us.
no one dying. I deal with the
Oh, I'm sure they're cowering in their heavily fortified tower, knowing you're on the way.
Technically, I got here, so they don't know.
Like pity.
It's fine. Jaheira won't even notice we're gone.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
First, cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone?
You can trust me.
I know. You've been there for us every step of the way. It's just all a bit much sometimes, you know?
Watch your back out there. If it's not the cult coming for you, it'll be the shadows.
Yeah.
Have to keep going.
Warlock, what do you think?
The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task here is hardest.
Tragedy. Worse than that. A crime.
Not do this, dude.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers.
You heard right.
With a single word, Floric could charge the coast's most powerful force with taking back the Grand Duke. We ought to be doing just that, not babysitting this stump. And yet, orders are orders.
Yeah? Sleepside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
You Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
You want to talk? Ooh, dying. Don't you need to talk to Houston?
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path.
Sure, honey.
Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that.
I didn't think you liked me at all.
How could I not? We're both veritable terrors on society. But with all the effort we put into wanton brutality, don't you think that we could be more? Just think, how many others are walking around infected with these parasites? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall.
Sure, honey.
Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
And how?
Isn't it? Imagine the entire cult under our thumb. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun.
I could
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic. Then I'll see you tonight, you sweet, generous thing.
I may take a Starnian with me just because.
Can't give up now. Defender of the people. No one back home will ever believe this.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as... But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. I studied what a drow would... Hideous, but fascinating. Like those There's also... I helped... If I can join you and get close to Moonrise... Well... What Ketherick... I studied the shadow curse for years. But this land is more... But since the curse... But... If we can find him... He is? I will go to see him at once.
Still in control. Just. Dream in red.
You grace my stool. I'm honored.
I scrape everyone's stool once in a while.
Your thoughts are back on the twisted Sceleritas and his honeyed words of violence.
You called for me, milady?
Not really. How can you be my father? I was just lying here wishing you were.
Oh, my nauseating lady. Such rudeness is unbecoming of your august station. I come here, for I wish to bring you another powerful tithe. But I cannot grant you this prize quite yet. You must do something divinely unspeakable first.
this.
You have been a prodigal young master, but you have not been disinherited yet. You can rule with such ease if you follow your call. You will receive a royal prize for killing this pretty girl. Isabel, the cleric with the sweetest face of them all. She is too precious to live.
What is desire?
Why? The greatest crime of them all. Nothing at all.
That is right. Never touch myself again.
Oh, Master, consider the tiny mishap with the bard you had the last time we met. Your unconscious clever mind hungers for extreme violence. Who knows who you might kill next if you do not satisfy your urge.
I clarify that.
Be true to yourself, my lady.
I'd rather you have a bone on your nose than anything else, you know what I mean?
Glad to have an ally.
Come with me.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sack. It's just a... And waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Then I'll see you tonight. You, perhaps, if you lost a follower or two. Excellent.
I love my honey bun. I'm not going to be done. I'm going to quickly go underneath the little apartment and do the little... Not
That
quest,
orb
but
seems
like-
powerful.
Nothing good can
What
come
can
of
it
it
do
unless it is
once it's
contained.
extracted?
Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
I've got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
Well, that's why we're still standing around.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
This place gives me the creeps.
It shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
sign of coming to his senses.
Going all the way.
We need to end this quickly, before the shadows break through again.
Ever heard of a vampire called Chasm?
I don't think so. Why? Friend of yours?
Patriarch of the
Patrol
Tsar.
more activity among the cultists.
Fell over if the histories are accurate.
Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
Good point. I hadn't thought of that.
More for me. What's in here?
Oh no, you tell me.
Lost in thought. Interesting.
Mind never quiet. If not over, then through.
I got this on the way. We go.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
A bag of holding is a bag of trolling? No.
That might be worth a look. something about where my eye is itching. Have to keep going. Moving in. I don't need any attention right now. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Let's spill some blood. Locks. Their eyes are sensitive. Light or fire is my friend. Death's close at hand.
Quickly. Tormented!
Breathe deep and move. Have to keep going.
Gone with the weave. Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
Can't slow down.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, gang?
Sure. In silence.
You two kiss away.
Don't mind if I do.
Just getting all of this. I will provide for you.
Well, some rest's better than none.
Here we go.
Open up the door.
Let's have a look.
Careful. There are traps about.
Brian, I know you can do this.
Easy.
Let's get going.
Sharp as ever.
What a day.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I have such a headache. Breathe deep and move.
Dark strong here. This torch is useless. have we here? Ah. One with the weave. Right away.
Oh. What now? Over there.
Now, you are going to...
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Nothing hurts anymore. Best be on my way.
Oh. What's that? I'll give it a shot.
I'm actually going to put this to sell. Now let's heal up, and it will be the end of the day.
I'd like some time to talk.
Ooh, the starting one talk. Starting, what's up?
Here's my little treat with their cheeks all flushed. You will come to my bed tonight, won't you? Oh, I certainly can. It would be my pleasure. How about when I'm with you? I feel practically alive. Yet I crave only to die again. With you.
Is that the best?
Let me give it another go. Every part of your perfect body whispers temptation. It's as if the gods made you just to ruin me.
I don't think so. I'm a little chubby by happening. What else?
I can go all night with the flattery. But is that really all you want? How about if I said these little words? Everyone's favorite. I love you.
You've been lying.
But rather beautiful lie, nonetheless. Now, as much as I relish standing around and saying all my favorite lines at you, I'd much rather we got to experience each other's full portfolio of talents once again. I'll be waiting. I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. My old master, before the Mind Flayers. Cazador Czar is of not political power or military power, I mean power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. A vampire's spawn is less. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us tortured. Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. The Mind Flayers aren't the only. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything. What more could I ask? Now, is that all? I won't lie. If I lose, it's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better. You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know. I know Cazador. And I'll take anything that's said. I hoped you would come. I have missed you. And now you're all mine. And I'm all yours. Until morning, at least. Let's see where the night takes us.